24. FU. Return. The turning point. Yesterday was just a preview, but today we give this hexagram the deep dive teaching it deserves. In the I Ching, hexagram 24 represents the winter solstice of the soul. Visually, it is one strong yang, light/solid line rising at the very bottom, pushing up against 5 yin, dark/broken lines above it. Crack earth, kun, barber thunder, gen, bar thunder deep within the earth. It signifies the moment after total exhaustion or darkness, where the very first spark of light and life begins its quiet return. Part 1. Individual line reading and soul fundamental meaning. Every line in hexagram 24 tells the story of how the soul navigates its return to alignment, truth, and light. Line 1. Initial yang. Return from a short distance. The text. Return from a short distance. No need for remorse. Great good fortune. Soul fundamental meaning. Catching yourself early. The moment you notice you've strayed from your center, pivot immediately. There is no shame in making a mistake if you correct your course before losing your way. Line 2. Yin. Quiet, noble return. The text. Quiet return. Good fortune. Soul fundamental meaning. Humility over ego. Realizing you need to return to your center without making a massive public scene or drama. You simply bow your head, put down your pride, and realign with peace. Line 3. Yin. Repeated return. The text. Repeated return. Danger, but no blame. Soul fundamental meaning, the struggle of habit. You catch yourself, fall back into old patterns, and have to pull yourself back again. It is exhausting and dangerous to keep slipping, but as long as you keep returning, you are not condemned. Persistence is the goal. Line 4. Yin. Walking among others, returning alone. The text. Moving among others, one returns alone. Soul fundamental meaning, sacred individuality. Even if the crowd or the people around you are walking in confusion or heading down the wrong path, you have the spiritual courage to step out of the herd and walk back to truth on your own. Line 5. Yin. Noble return. The text. Noble return. No remorse. Soul fundamental meaning. Unconditional self-honesty. You don't blame external circumstances for getting lost. You take full ownership of your spirit and make a conscious, dignified decision to live in the light. Line 6. Top yin. Missing the return. The text. Missing the return. Misfortune. Calamity from within and without. Soul fundamental meaning. The danger of stubbornness. Closing your eyes to the turning point because of stubborn pride or denial leads to spiritual burnout. Honor the reset before life forces one upon you. Part 2. The 5-4 lens analysis. The 5-4 lens allows us to break down the energetic machinery of hexagram 24 across its structural elements, the 5 core dynamics, and its practical domains, the 4 planes of application. The 5 core dynamics. Structural breakdown. 1. The trigram structure. Earth over thunder. Asterisk upper. Earth. Receptivity. Stillness. Quiet dark. Lower. Thunder. Initial movement. Impulse. Awakening. Core dynamic. Active, life force energy waking up underneath a quiet, grounded surface. Energy must be kept gentle and safe right now. Don't force it out too fast. 2. The sequence. Following hexagram 23. Splitting apart. Core dynamic. After everything has stripped away and collapsed, hexagram 23, a new cycle must begin. Decay reaches its absolute limit, turning naturally back into growth. 3. The timing and rhythm. Return on the 7th day. Core dynamic. Everything in life moves in natural, unforced cycles. Rest is a mandatory part of growth. Forcing action before the 7-day cycle matures creates friction. Trusting the rhythm yields effortless progress. 4. The principle of the first yang. Core dynamic. The new spark is small and delicate. When a breakthrough or new idea first returns to your soul, protect it gently. Do not overexpose it to the noise of the world. 5. The center. The return to self. Core dynamic. True return is not moving backward into the past. It is returning to your authentic core, stripping away who you had to be to survive, and returning to who you actually are. The 4 planes of application. Real-world integration. Plane. Application of hexagram 24. 1. The mind, internal. Resetting your mental narrative. Stopping negative spiral thoughts immediately, line 1, and returning your focus to peace, gratitude, and clarity. 2. The body, physical. Honor the need for rest and nourishment. Just as nature retreats during the winter solstice, the body needs quiet recovery to rebuild its dynamic storehouse of energy. 3. Relationships, social. Reconnecting with people who align with your core values. Having the strength to quietly step away from toxic group dynamics. Line 4. To protect your peace. 4. Purpose and action. External. Starting small. Do not try to launch massive, loud projects immediately. Plant the single strong seed, build the foundation, and let momentum build organically over time. The essential takeaway: Hexagram 24 promises that no matter how dark, cold, or chaotic things have been, the light always returns. Protect your single spark of energy, honor your inner timing, and walk back to your true self without hesitation.